Bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous m'entendez bien. Alors normalement, je ne devrais pas avoir de soucis réseau, mais mon ordinateur a coupé, à l'instant. Du coup, si jamais je disparais, ce n'est pas de ma faute. Hem, Lena, hi, good morning. Thank you for joining this morning. Donc Lena, notre invitée, présente donc, pour la première partie, nous allons faire, en français. Et ensuite, nous, switcherons pour, l'anglais, sur la partie, présentation. Du coup, aujourd'hui, on s'attaque au sujet, du tourisme à l'ère de la transition. Donc le 10 mars, 2020, la Commission a adopté une nouvelle stratégie, industrielle. Le but étant d'aider les industries européennes à s'engager dans une transition verte, et numérique, aussi appelée la Green Transition. Et pour cela, la Commission a proposé le lancement de Transition Pathways, donc des voies de transition, co-créées avec les acteurs des différents secteurs concernés dans une démarche collaborative afin d'encourager et d'inviter tous les groupes et acteurs des écosystèmes à s'engager et à jouer leur rôle dans cette initiative. L'écosystème du tourisme a été le plus durement touché par la pandémie et étant
Bah,
confronté
ça va. Je
à
commence une visio là.
majeur. Hem, ayant été donc, confronté à des défis majeurs, pour réaliser la double transition, il a été le premier écosystème industriel dans lequel un processus de co-création a été lancé, afin, et ainsi donc tout début février, la commission a présenté le Transition Pathways, for Tourism, donc lors des EU Industry Days. Donc très récemment, en effet. Le but de ce rapport est de décrire les mesures et les actions collaboratives nécessaires pour accélérer la transition verte et numérique et ainsi améliorer la résilience de l'écosystème touristique. Et donc, évidemment, c'est à ce dernier que nous nous intéressons ce matin et je vais vous en présenter les grandes lignes. Donc une double transition, donc verte et numérique. Donc pour, un tourisme plus durable, bien évidemment, le secteur du tourisme, est transversal et étroitement lié à d'autres secteurs. Le dossier présenté par la commission mentionne notamment les synergies avec les secteurs de l'aéroespace, la construction, mais aussi les industries, culturelles et créatives. Et dans les actions préconisées, justement en lien avec le tourisme plus vert, on retrouve la promotion des synergies avec les secteurs de la mobilité et notamment la mobilité durable, avec le développement des transports de passagers neutres en émissions carbone, euh, mais aussi l'inclusion de la perspective des visiteurs dans les plans de mobilité durable des villes et des régions pour tout ce qui est parcours touristique. Ou encore avec le synergie avec le secteur de l'agriculture et de l'alimentation où, l'idée est d'adopter les principes de circularité, avec le développement de l'utilisation de produits d'origine locale, à faible impact environnemental ou encore la réduction des déchets, dans les secteurs de l'hôtellerie et de la restauration. Du côté du numérique, un facteur clé pour stimuler la compétitivité et l'innovation dans les services touristiques consiste à faire un usage plus innovant des données, notamment sur le partage de ces données qui pourraient permettre d'offrir des services touristiques personnalisés et données ici cumulées avec l'utilisation de certaines technologies telles que l'intelligence artificielle. Cela pourrait permettre une planification prédictive, des attentes de futurs visiteurs et ainsi de répondre précisément, à leurs demandes. Par exemple, cela permettrait de pouvoir offrir un parcours multimodal, du point A au point B avec plusieurs moyens de transport, sans que le futur, touriste ne doive passer par plusieurs, plateformes ou prestataires différents. Il est aussi important, d'améliorer la disponibilité en ligne d'informations fiables, est ainsi préconisé donc le développement de partenariats avec des portails, en ligne et des plateformes de réservation afin de donner plus de visibilité aux lieux, certifiés, donc on va dire, certifiés par les locaux notamment. Enfin, on peut noter, que cette voie pour la transition du tourisme, porte vraiment une ambition d'orienter, voire réorienter, ce secteur, notamment dans le pour le cas de l'expérience touristique, et l'expérience du visiteur. On parle alors des services touristiques, innovants, utilisant, des technologies avancées. Et je vais mentionner ici la réalité, virtuelle, et celle augmentée qui offrent, de nouveaux moyens de contribuer à la préservation des ressources naturelles et culturelles, possiblement en danger, tout en permettant aux visiteurs de vivre des expériences plus vraies que nature, on va dire. Ou encore la réalité hybride, et augmentée peut également améliorer les expériences des visiteurs en favorisant l'interaction avec les lieux culturels. Hem, Par exemple de l'expérience à domicile, avec la visite virtuelle, de musées qui a été, mise en place, beaucoup pendant le 1er confinement. Ou aussi à la reconstitution numérique de sites historiques sur place, donc par exemple la visite de châteaux, en ruine. Mais je laisserai, Lena Angland, notre invitée, nous en parler, avec Wonderful, qui est la parfaite illustration, de cela. Hem Aussi, outre la publication, de mesures, cette voie pour la transition du tourisme aborde aussi la question du soutien financier. Soutien au travers de différents, programmes, dont l'Union, dispose. Et ainsi, on compte pas moins de 15 programmes, de financement qui viennent au soutien du secteur du tourisme. On retrouve notamment les programmes, Horizon Europe, Digital Europe dont on vous parle assez régulièrement, mais aussi les programmes Creative Europe, Erasmus+ ou encore le programme pour l'environnement et l'action climatique, LIFE. Mais il existe aussi des opportunités, au sein des programmes gérés au niveau, national et régional, tels que, le Fonds européen de développement régional, le FEDER, qui inclut donc pour sa programmation 2021-2027 notamment, l'objectif de renforcer, les fondations d'un tourisme plus résilient et durable. Un guide très intéressant pour aider les acteurs du secteur, c'est celui qui a publié la DG Grow sur les financements européens expressément dédiés au tourisme, afin de les comprendre un peu plus et de savoir vers lequel, s'orienter, notamment grâce à la publication d'exemples, de projets récemment financés. Le lien sera bien évidemment, disponible, dans notre récap envoyé par mail, à la suite. Je vous recommande vraiment d'aller le consulter, parce que c'est vraiment vraiment très intéressant. Et enfin d'autres mécanismes viennent en soutien, du secteur. C'est notamment le cas d'Enterprise Europe Network, EEN, à destination des entreprises là, dont le rôle sera de les orienter vers les points de contact les plus adéquates. On retrouve aussi, European Cluster Collaboration Platform, ECCP, pour le secteur industriel qui fournit des outils, pour trouver des partenariats au niveau régional, national, et européen. Ou encore les European, Digital Innovation Hubs, EDIH, qui sauront répondre aux besoins de transformation, et d'innovation numérique. Et il en va de soi évidemment que Dynamo, le l'EDIH normand porté par le pôle TES, dont on vous parle presque à chaque fois, je dirais, saura être à votre écoute évidemment sur cette thématique. Pour la suite, une plateforme numérique, la EU Tourism Collaboration Platform, ou plateforme de collaboration sur le tourisme de l'UE, pour favoriser donc la collaboration au sein du secteur, devra être mise en place d'ici fin 2022. Ça sera un outil, très intéressant, notamment pour rencontrer de potentiels, partenaires de projets, échanger les bonnes pratiques, et recevoir les informations utiles, en direct, pour le secteur. La commission et les États membres, aussi en collaboration avec les parties prenantes concernées, donc travaillent à l'élaboration d'un agenda, européen du tourisme 2030-2050. Et justement, est actuellement en cours une enquête pour connaître les engagements et la volonté de participation, à cette mise en œuvre de la transition pour le tourisme. Via cette enquête, donc les acteurs du secteur du tourisme peuvent faire remonter les infos concernant leur engagement, déjà pris ou en cours, ou futur pour soutenir la transition verte et numérique du tourisme, ainsi que de manifester leur intérêt à participer aux futurs groupes de travail, qui seront montés. Donc il est effectivement très, très intéressant de pouvoir de répondre à cette enquête et de pouvoir se positionner, sur ce secteur. Évidemment, le lien vous sera transmis, comme d'habitude par mail. Je vous recommande d'aller consulter ce dossier, de la commission. Il y a plusieurs, mesures. On compte une vingtaine de mesures, pour ce tourisme plus vert, numérique et résilient.
So, today we are receiving Lena Angland from Wonderful. She will present her amazing app to transform a walk into an adventure. Lena, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Bertille, and thank you for this opportunity to show you all about Wonderful. So I'll just get my slides going. Can you see that? Perfect.
Yeah.
So as Bertille said, with Wonderful, we try to turn walks into adventures through augmented reality trail experiences, and we try to add a little wonder to your wander. So what are the challenges today? So as you can see here, children often are staying inside and they're inactive because of devices. I have 3 kids, and believe me, they would stay behind the tablets all day if they could get away with it. Also, we have a challenge today to make education more stimulating. There's a lot of elements competing with education now, so to do what we can to make it more interesting for children. And then I think we all realized with lockdown what the amazing beauty that's on our doorstep. There's so much amazing things on our world that's literally outside our door. And perhaps with a little layer of technology, we can actually improve awareness of the world around us and unlock some of the magic that's right there on our doorstep. So what we've come up with is a wonderful solution. And as I said, we're trying to turn walks into adventures using some technology. And it's actually, the trick here is using technology to get kids outside and active. And our mission is to get families outdoors active by adding the magic of augmented reality to everyday experiences, and by bringing walks and lessons to life and creating fun and memorable experiences for families. Now, how we do that? Essentially, so you have your own device, you download a free app, and you hunt for some markers like we have here that are on a trail. And it's kind of, the concept is orienteering meets Pokemon Go. And by finding these markers, and when you hold up the app camera, you have a wonderful experience. So when a marker is found, you meet a 3D animation of the character that you're seeking. And these are some of our wildlife characters. So these are all wildlife that actually are here where I'm from in Cork. But of course, you never see them. You might see an owl at night, but Wonderful allows you to unlock this wildlife without putting any wildlife at risk, and also enables you to learn about them. And just to, like, the stills don't often give a good example. So this is one active. So this is our kingfisher, stunning bird, but you never actually see them. But with augmented reality, you get to meet a kingfisher and also hold it in your hand, and also learn a little bit about the kingfisher. So again, this is just using technology to unlock the magic of something that's already there, that's stunning and that's already there, but to allow you to interact and learn about it. No, it doesn't have to be wildlife. We also, like, fairy doors are a big thing here with our children, and why not meet the fairy behind the fairy door? So again, this is all about unlocking the magic on a journey. So again, these are our wonderful fairies, and why not? Like, Patrick's Day is coming up, so it's all about the leprechauns. So you could have something that's bespoke to your area. You can go on a leprechaun hunt, or if there's some mythical characters that are hiding in your area, you can use augmented reality to help find them. And again, the whole premise of this is that you're seeking these markers on a trail. It's a family experience. When you meet them, you actually learn about them. So you see here just a few facts about a squirrel, what their nest is called. They don't hibernate. And then once you found everything on the trail, it unlocks a quiz just to test your knowledge. But as you can see here, you can take photographs interacting with the characters as you find them. So you can prove that you met a squirrel on trail. It's available on both stores, Apple and Google, and the great thing is it works offline. So if you have no connectivity, or if you have somebody visiting your area that doesn't want to use up all their data, streaming down animations which are not light, this is all local to your phone, so you do not consume any data, and it saves your battery, etc., to have it all running locally. So what Wonderful gives you as a venue will have a cutting-edge, family-friendly attraction with minimal setup and maintenance without impacting the natural environment. So our cards are this size, 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters, and the ones that we have outside, they're approved by our national woodlands body as like they're kind of markers. Like, you know, if you're going on a walk, you see markers on different posts. They're as discreet as that. We can have various themes, so you can have seasonal offerings or your own custom experience. So you could literally, if you had a historical castle grounds or something, and let's say like in Ireland, we have a number of castles that have ghosts that are reported to be seen. You could have the ghost as a tour guide that you meet at different points that tells you about this castle. So it's a very interactive, participative experience and fun experience because kids love seeking and finding, that you can learn about something on a trail around the grounds and unlock so much magic and so much knowledge and so much history about the area through just this very discreet use of technology. And it'll guide a family around a trail of grounds on a route that may promote other on-site activities. So you can set up these trails to go around your grounds that can take families to different points of interest that you want them to see by following this trail. And then, as I said, when the animations are in play, you can take pictures with them. So what we found is that a lot of cool pictures of families interacting with fairies, wildlife. We've had Christmas, Halloween characters. They appear on social media. So it further promotes the venue, and all a user needs is this, and this is in everybody's pocket. So here's a Halloween one that we ran also, that went down a great treat. It was like a Halloween hunt. And this is just a flavour of a Christmas one that we ran. Again, to get kids out and active. So you get to meet Santa. So these are just some of the photographs that came from the Christmas trail. We did this with one of our sports bodies in Ireland and Healthy Ireland. Again, it was to get families out and active. And the idea was you were helping Santa meet all his hidden friends that were hidden in the woods. As you can see, some great pictures from that one. So who are the crew behind Wonderful? So there's myself, my background's in technology. I have about 20 years experience in developing and delivering software. My cousin Teresa, she's actually a primary teacher. She's big into educating through technology. Here's the amazing Risha, our developer, who's amazing at AR and animation. And Lisa, our graphic designer, makes us look good, and she's got a lot of experience under her belt with graphic design and web dev. As you can see, it's an all-female gang. It just evolved that way. And we completed, I suppose this kicked off, we completed an Enterprise Ireland female entrepreneurship in STEM back in 2019. So that's where we had the idea, what do we do with it? None of us had any experience in kind of startup previously, and this got us going. And then I'm very happy to say we had support from the ERDF through a feasibility grant. And it took us from like pure idea to prototype to launch in about 18 months. And then when we launched our pilot, I guess we weren't sure how well this would be absorbed by people. It's a slightly different concept. People loved it. As you can see, the media picked it up quite quickly. And it was also on radio a few times. Like, our pilot venue has had like thousands of users at this point. And even it was in a local woodlands, and our woodlands body now has made the wildlife version a permanent fixture of it. And we are now rolling out to other venues in the area with this experience. Again, as it's a great, I suppose, promotional piece to bring a family to an area, but they also get to learn and experience some of the hidden gems of the area. So that's pretty much Wonderful in a nutshell. So if you have any questions about the Wonderful experience, we'd love to hear from you. Contact us at info@wonderful.ie. We also have a YouTube channel. There's a few clips here, but we have a number of videos because this is a very visual experience. So if you want to check out some of the experiences that we've built. But the big thing here is it can be tailored to tell anything. As I said, the ghost example earlier, to tell you about a castle grounds, or if there's a certain character that you want to tell somebody about an experience in any venue, you can use augmented reality in this trail type format to teach somebody all about an area. And it's so engaging for kids. The kids love it. And it's a really positive use of technology, get them off the couch and get them out and active and learning and having fun and creating magical experiences. Thanks so much for your time, and Bertille, thanks so much for this opportunity to tell you all about Wonderful.
That was a pleasure. It was really interesting. So I didn't got the occasion to see videos and how it works. So now I really want to go outside and visit here in Ireland. I don't know if I want to see more the howl or the fairies. So no, that's really interesting. Do you know already how much people have used it, or can you count?
Yes, I suppose based on downloads, as in like, because we've launched 3 different apps at this point, 5 different experiences, and between them all, like there's like over 2,000 downloads, and like and I suppose we launched last summer, so like, and it's a very local experience, our first one, so that number is very good. We're down in the corner of Ireland, and then like that's a download, and I know I've seen 12 people go around a trail with one phone, so like it's kind of, you have an average of 3 to 4 people kind of per download. So, and we've had a load of, what's so lovely, we've had so many repeat visitors, people who come back to find them again, word of mouth actually, lots of people telling people, go down, check it out. In fact, we have a couple of new venues that we're rolling out to this month, and I'm delighted to say it's all been word of mouth, as in like it's been people telling people, you should get this. We kind of haven't been chasing it a lot to get people to get it. It's just people have been telling venues, you should definitely have this. It's really cool, which is fabulous. Like for us, it's so cool to watch people use this and enjoy it. And the kids, they love going, oh, let's find the next one. And they find the next one. And it's a great reward, seeing like Santa or an owl jump up, and I suppose an important thing for us is the animations that we use. Like our animator is amazing. They're very lifelike. Like you saw the kingfisher.
Yeah.
It's very lifelike. It could be there, as in like, this is not to feel gimmicky. This is to feel like an authentic use of technology. That's the hope anyway, Bertille. That's some of the dream, right?
Sure. No, that's great. And do you plan to extend the region of views? I've seen that in the forest. For the moment, I don't know if it's you've planned to explore that more in all part of Ireland.
Yes, as in like, definitely the hope is to roll it out further and further, and hopefully as people get to know the concept, because again, we didn't know how quickly people would adapt this, and there is, when you're setting it up, like it's just from the quality and the authenticity of the experience, there's some setup, but as this is known more, the hope is that we would be able to send these cards or send an experience, that we could build an experience and we could send it. Let's say you owned a castle grounds or a hotel or something that you wanted to bring visitors to. We could discuss the experience you want, build it, and we could send it to you then to set it up as you wish. Because as I said before, you can set this trail up anywhere you want on your castle grounds. Like there's instructions to make it good, obviously, but then a user can have their own wish of where they want to put this. It's very configurable. So yeah, the hope is that we'll have lots of wonderful experiences, because it's engaging and it's fun, I guess. We love what it brings to a family day out. I have 3 young children, and I know what it's like to be hunting down an experience that that engages them all. They're from 2 to 9, so I have a broad range of age, and something that's engaging for everybody on the trip is important, and to keep them entertained and to keep them from saying, are we there yet? I'm tired, please carry me. So that's what part of the initiative behind this was to keep them engaged and keep them moving and keep them walking and make it fun.
That's a nice solution as well for that part. That's great. So I don't have any other question. If our participants have some, they can always send me an email or send you an email if they have question. And I hope that this will give fruitful thought here in Normandy to export that on the other side of the channel. So thank you for your presentation. I will share that will be on the video afterwards. So yeah, thank you again, Lena.
Thank you, Bertille, and thank you, everyone. Thank you.